How will you assess the security situation now compared to before you were appointed?
Well, firstly, let me thank you, and let me thank you and appreciate you for taking time out to come to the headquarters here. Like we said, this office is for Nigerians. This is an armed forces of Nigeria, and our duty is to protect the country. Since we came, next month, God willing, will be 2 years. And for me, the greatest achievement first is awareness. We've been able to make Nigerians understand that the security situation we're facing is a Nigerian situation. It's a Nigerian challenge. It's not the challenge for the armed forces or the security agencies or for the government. It's everybody. And for us to deal with it, we need everybody coming together, working together. I was in the Northeast as the theater commander some time ago. And what gave us success was the aspect that the populace cooperated with us, supported us, gave us information timely, and now we have been able to do that. And then within the services, paramilitary, and formerly we used to have issues of in-house fighting, not working together. All that has gone. Now we sit down, we look at the issues, and we address them. Gradually too, you can see that last year there was bumper harvest, despite the challenges. This year, that's why the price of foodstuff too has also improved. Schools are opening, markets are opening in Kaduna general area, areas that people before now didn't used to go. At least they can go. The Abuja Kaduna Express is open, the trains are moving. So it shows that things are really moving. Are we where we want to be? Not yet. But it's work in progress, and that's what we are heading to.
What key strategies have you implemented to tackle insurgent banditry and kidnapping for ransom? And how are you achieving the desired?
Two things now. Like I said, we have the kinetic and the non-kinetic. The kinetic is one the military does fighting. The non-kinetic is the aspect of good governance, working with the populace, everybody's awareness and distance. So we have enhanced on that aspect, because what we have realized is that the kinetic effort is less than 30% to the solution. 70% is the non-kinetic. And so we are interfacing with all stakeholders, and stakeholders, the communities, the citizens, the governors, local government chairmen, religious leaders, traditional rulers, market women, the motor park, and everybody. We have made them to understand that it is when we work together that we can succeed. The number of security personnel in the whole country, if we put them together, they are up to how many? We can't be everywhere. So we need the populace that are there, because the criminals, to the bandits, the terrorists, are trying to win their hearts for them to work with them. But if they understand that the government is there with them, and also that is what we're doing, and those are the things that we continue to enhance, because we believe that if that awareness continues like the way it is, we're getting all the support, we will do more. For us in the military, again, what we have done is that we have enhanced our operations. We have improved on the equipment we are getting. The challenge we're having is because we don't produce what we need. Everything we need to, we have to go and buy. And sometimes even with your money, if you go out, it's not there. The Russian-Ukraine war has made it very difficult to get equipment. Even besides that, again, we used to have issues on diplomacy, that even with our money, sometimes we are denied getting this equipment, which has affected us. And so thankfully last year, Mr. President has approved the DICOM bill, which will enable the DICOM, Defense Industry Corporation of Nigeria, to partner with original equipment manufacturers to come and produce in Nigeria. For us, we think that's the way forward. If we produce what we want, we will know the quality, we will know the quantity. It will bring employment for our demon youths, which will also reduce insecurity. It will get us foreign exchange. We'll be able to sell to countries around us, our neighbors. So that it is a win-win thing for Nigeria. So those are aspects we're doing. The manpower, we're increasing recruitment. The president has also directed that we should increase our recruitment so that we can have more boots on the ground. He has approved again a lot of equipment to buy aircrafts and drones and APCs and all those things. So all this coming together. Now again, we work very, very closely with the National Assembly in order to get those things that have been approved. We're working with the judiciary. We're working with every aspect of government as a team, because it's very important for us to think as Nigerians, defending Nigeria. That's the only way we'll succeed, and that's where we'll continue to succeed.
Thank you very much. So we are witnessing the reduction of Boko Haram, especially in the Northeast. Why is this so?
Now, it's because of the one awareness of the populace. People now, before, they used to go around and make people believe that the government is not doing much. They are the only ones that mean well for the government. They are the only ones that know the religion. So now we also have imams that are also bringing out the real message from the Quran. That these people are distorting the message to suit themselves. If you see most of the commanders of the terrorists and all this, they are living like lords because they are getting money. To them it's business, but they are using and denying, convincing other people that it is. they are doing a religious. There's no religious. It's just a fake war they are doing, and so it is very, very important that we remain focused on those aspects. Again, because of mediums like this that we discuss, there's this awareness. This information also gets to them in the bushes, for them to understand that look, they have been lied to. Nobody's going to kill them. Nobody. All we want is for them to lay out the arms, come out and surrender. We have had over 120,000 that have surrendered in the northeast. Some in the northwest, north central are also coming up because they are tired. They realize that they have been lied to, they have been deceived into taking arms against the people and killing innocent blood. Some of them can't sleep. You understand? So those are the things that we're doing, and it's very, very important that we continue to do them together. And mostly our appeal is for Nigerians not to support them. All those ones that are giving them, because why are they continuing? There are people going to give them fuel, going to give them water, food, and all those things. Those are the guys aggravating this, telling them information about the military. The military will come here and protect you. Meanwhile, you go back and tell them, no, the military is this, the military is that. So that all these kind of things, if we stop, it will not. They can't continue what they are doing. So that's why it's important that we work together.
Okay, there's this issue of allegation of human rights violation, especially by the military.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you the truth. The truth about it is that I think we just feel it's a deliberate act by some people to denigrate the military, to discourage our troops from doing well. And if you notice, most times, anytime you hear this issue of human rights abuse, it's when we are succeeding. That's when you hear them. So you ask, why? What is the human right? We are working together with most of these foreign countries, America, British. We're doing training together. They come to us. They see how we operate. In our operation, they are seeing what we're doing. So at what point are we doing human rights? And we send our people on training. We do with humanitarian agencies. We do NGOs. We do UN organizations. And so our troops are well trained on it. Once in a while, you might have issues because we're human beings. There might be mistakes, but never deliberate. And what we do is that when we find out, we take action. We prosecute our own personnel. If you remember, Reuters brought in one allegation that 10,000 fake abortions. I was the theater commander when they brought the allegation. And we requested for an independent investigation. That investigation took 1.5 years. At the end of it, the fact came out that it was a lie. But what happened to the group that did the allegation? Nothing. So you see, internationally, even the UN shouldn't be accepting such things. Our government must take those kind of things so that they too should be prosecuted. Because they've already maligned the country, people feel it is true, only to find out it is not true. And so many others that do that. But I can tell you, our armed forces is professional. We obey human rights. If we don't obey human rights, this battle we're doing, in those days during the conventional kind of warfare between a country and a country, what they do is that if you have more bombs, you go to the country and kill everybody. But now you are fighting from people from within. They embed themselves within innocent civilians, so you can't go and be killing everybody. So, and that's why it makes it a bit more difficult fighting asymmetric warfare, because sometimes we want to strike, we see them inside markets, we stop striking, and they to know that if anytime they are within the populace, we don't hit them. So anything they do, they just quickly come and enter populace so that we don't get them. So those are the issues. Yeah.
There has been an existence of other terrorist groups, usually in Sokoto,
Lakrawas and the Mahmudas. All those ones. See, what is also causing, and this is what we always want to tell Nigerians: don't allow any foreigner come and stay with you in the name of that you are your brother, you are this, and he's not harmless, he's harmless. He's this. When Boko Haram came, that's how it started. No action was taken until before they started killing people. Lakrawas, the same thing. Lakrawas were brought in by Niger. They are Nigerian troops, Niger and Mali bandits that came together. Some people from the community within Nigeria brought them in and said, no, they are our brothers, let us stay together and all these things. They were funding them. When they found out that, look, we cannot continue funding you, you two should start working, the people got angry and started taxing them because they were carrying arms. And they didn't report to anybody. So when they started taxing them and they were not getting enough, they started attacking their animals, seizing their animals. And when they wanted to fight back, they started killing them. So it is when they started killing them that they now started shouting, these guys are here. And then before we moved in. So this thing keeps on repeating itself. And we want to tell communities, never allow any foreigner come and stay with you, because they don't mean you well. Nobody can love your house more than yourself. And that's the important aspect.
Now there's considering recently a lot of households by this military barracks by Boko Haram.
Yes, what we realize is that if you notice, the last 3 months, there is a global increase in terrorist attack within the Sahel area. So countries like Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, even recently Benin Republic have been attacked. So it is that pressure that is putting them, that is forcing a lot of them also into Nigeria. That's why you see they're also increasing the attack in Nigeria. But we are taking effort now. Just yesterday I was in Maiduguri, just because of that, to discuss with the troops. We are adding more power, adding more equipment, and then addressing those issues. And then we are also extending our bilateral relationship with Niger, even if they have left ECOWAS. But we have good relationship with them, with Mali, with Burkina Faso, with Cameroon, with Chad, because we need them to be stable, so that it will not affect us.
What of also this issue of synergy?
Yeah.
It's very important. Synergy within the military and synergy.
That's the first thing I told you about synergy, that now we don't have, there is no problem, we work together. Army, Air Force, Navy, no competition. We're all Nigerians, this is our country, we're all working with the police, the DSS, the NIA, the DIA, all agencies, civil defense, immigration, customs. They come here, we come and sit down, we do meeting, we look at Nigeria, what is the issue, what do we do? Everybody brings his own, this in the custom, the smuggling and all this, and so we work together as a team, and that has really assisted us very well. Because even Mr. President told us right from the beginning, he wants unity of purpose, he wants synergy. Today, I'm just coming back from a meeting with Mr. President. He still reiterated that aspect, synergy, and he's happy the way we're working together.
There's also allegation of bad eggs among both the military and even non-military, who are also actually benefiting from
of course, yes.
And is making this
definitely. Those are the things. I told you that people from within are among the people aggravating. Not all.
Yeah.
We recruit from where?
From the people.
We're not bringing them from heaven. We're not bringing angels. So you always have the good, the bad, and the ugly. But the good thing for us is that we watch what they are doing.
Okay.
We pick them out, we get them, because we can clearly see who and who is what, who is doing what, and all this thing, and we'll prosecute them. So all our regions, all our operations, we have standing court martials. We catch you, prosecute you. We have a lot of people who are sent to jail as we speak. We dismiss, we send to jail, we derank, we punish, and all this. So we don't take gladly, and we always watch what our personnel are doing, and we also encourage the populace. If you see our men not doing what is right, report. Don't keep quiet. Don't keep quiet. Don't even confront him. What you do is that just go ahead and report that checkpoint. Know the checkpoint and the time. The person, everybody has a name tag.
Yeah.
So this person will take action quickly.
What kind of support, logistical, aerial, technological, have been most crucial for the government to prioritize?
Yes, most, like I said, I told you, the important is because we're not producing our equipment. It made it difficult. Yeah. But now that Mr. President has signed this deal, now we're bringing in companies to come and start producing. We will buy from them, then they will come and produce the rest, so that we can build our own capacity. That's even, we also have local companies that are also producing MRAPs, APCs, and all these things from within. So that is ongoing. Those are things that we will continue to work with and ensure that we enhance our capacity. The president is open, is supporting us with a lot of funding. Again, the military, the armed forces, the defense is not the only problem. Challenges everywhere, so they have to prioritize, because we can't get everything that we need. But what we have, we're doing, and our own locally, our engineers, technicians have also built capacity to be able to make repairs, sustain the vehicles. Even when they burn them, we can break them, repair them, and use them again. Capacity building, yes. Building, very important, yes.
From what you have said, I wanted to find out, is military being overwhelmed?
No, not at all. Not at all. Like I said, why the thing seems to be, what the terrorists, what they do is that they look for soft spots.
Yeah.
If the military is here, they look for one isolated village, go and attack. And what is making our job a bit more difficult is, again, infrastructure. Yeah. This is why I'm talking of the non-kinetic. Yeah. That is not the military's responsibility. We don't have roads.
Yeah.
So sometimes, and then these guys, knowing that we don't have roads, what they do is that they plant IEDs.
Yeah.
Once you enter that IED, everybody is dead. So if you notice, if you go to hospitals now, you see my soldiers, limbs cut, hands cut, so many terrible things. So even when you get information, you have to be careful because of those IEDs. You don't know where it is. So you have to get somebody on ground with a handheld, going around like this. Imagine you are going like this for 10 kilometers. It's going to be very slow. So sometimes you hear people say, we have told them they are not coming. But if they rush, they will die. So they want to come slowly to get there. So that's part of the things we've discussed, even with Mr. President, for our governors to look at this aspect. Dividends of democracy. Let there be roads.
Yeah.
If there are roads, it will make our job a lot easier. Reinforcement, resupply, response time will be better. Markets can move quite easily.
Yeah.
Now you imagine from the north, if you want to carry tomatoes to the south, how much does it cost for it? Very cheap. But because of transportation, because of bad roads,
the cost is
The
high.
cost before, by the time it gets to Lagos, it is so exorbitant. So if we have good roads and all those things, it will reduce this. So, and it will better. Prices will be lower. People will feed well, and it will reduce insecurity.
And especially in the forest, we know there are a lot of small villages that are still under the control of the bandits. So how long?
No, we're working with, like I said, it's for our people not to give them safe haven. I give you an example. There was a time we had an information. One of them was injured. One of the leaders, the bandit leaders, was. By the time we got there, when we were approaching there, the villagers told the person, they went there and evacuated him for the hospital. The villagers. Again, because they are giving them peanuts. So that's why we're saying that if the government is doing more, they will not be enticed by this kind of monies. So those are the things that, and that's why the non-kinetic aspect of good governance is very important. Yes, and you can see the north. I'm sure you've traveled wide. You will see no infrastructure, no school, no hospital, no water, no lights. So those are the challenges.
What of this politicizing of security, especially that the issue of security board?
The things that that's really well. I can tell you the truth about it is that all funds that we're getting, because we're dealing with our men. These are people who stay with, we know their families. We don't know no commander wants his soldier not to eat well, not to get his equipment, for his family not to get salary. And that's why the president has made him in the way that we get paid as when due. Allowances are paid, feeding, they are fed well where they are and all this. There might be one or two complaints here and there, but we'll take action against them. And again, you remember that now prices of things have gone so way up. So these are things that we also struggle with. And so, but we're not doing badly.
So lastly, what's your message for Nigeria?
For Nigerians, first and foremost, let us love ourselves the more. I think it's very important. I've had the opportunity to travel around. One thing most of these countries you go to, they love themselves, they love their country. It's in Nigeria I see people are happy when soldiers are killed. I can't understand. They will carry on social media and be celebrating. But if we win, if we kill terrorists and all this, they keep quiet. So what is the aim? Is it that, are you happy that terrorists are killing soldiers or what? And they don't understand that these soldiers are just a shield between the terrorists and themselves. If they kill all the soldiers, it's their necks.
Yes.
But they don't want to realize that.
In fact, they are killing the soldiers
because they are protecting them. That's why they are the shield. They are the ones protecting you, and for you to be able to sleep, go to farm, go to school, go to church, or go to mosque. It's because soldiers are standing in day and night. I just came out, like I told you, I just came out from Maiduguri. Temperature 44 degrees. The soldiers are inside the sun, inside rain, inside dust. Any weather it is, they are there standing. They have left their families far, far, far. Or some of them have not seen their children for 3 months, 6 months. This is the sacrifice they are making. So when you see somebody sitting down and being happy that his men are killed, I say no, you're only being stupid, because if they finish them, then you are next. And those are the issues we try to let people know. But when you encourage them, you pray for them, you support them, you commend them, they will want to do more. And that's the important thing. So I want to appeal to Nigeria. And then for those few ones that are also supporting them, either directly or indirectly, giving them money, giving them I tell you, a lot of these commercial drivers, some of them, they will take full tank, go there, siphon the full tank, give them and come back. Some people carry food, go and give them. Some people carry even women. They carry women, go and give them prostitutes. And these are people killing people because they are giving you what? And that is blood money. And to us, the friend of a thief is a thief. So if we catch you doing that, we're going to also treat you like one of them.
So thank you very much.
Thank you, Prof. I'm really very happy. Thank you, Prof. Thank you, Prof.
So,